Thank you very much for joining me today, and if it's your first time, do ensure that you subscribe and share and like this video and so many of my other videos on this channel. And for my returning subscribers, you guys know how I feel about you. I love you all. Thank you for the love, support, comments, shares, and all that we've been doing in this channel. Thank you. So today, what I'm sharing with you today is quite sensitive and it's adults in nature. So if you usually watch my videos with children, your children around, I advise at this point to either use your headphones or watch it another time, or send the children to their rooms if you can. I'm gonna try to make it as clean as possible. I'm not a vulgar person by nature, but the topic in itself is sensitive and is adult related, so that's why I'm giving that disclaimer. Right, she has this predicament in her marriage, and you know, it's tricky. I don't really know the best way to resolve it, and we talked about it and decided to bring it to you, my Obodo community here, my village people. So we can all make reason this matter like we usually do. I must say that for every relationship issue that I brought here, most people have been really blessed with your feedback. I know some people can be, leave offensive comment, but I normally just delete those comments. Anytime it's relationship related, I will delete any offensive or abusive comments. But a lot of people have said to me that they found the advice useful. So hopefully you guys can help me to help this sister of mine that is facing this issue today. And the issue is that her husband of many years, that they have children together, there is no intimacy between them anymore in terms of having sexual relation. So the man is middle-aged, she's a bit younger, and he's having some erectile problems, and typical African man will not acknowledge that there's a problem. Instead, he's just brushing it away and saying, oh yeah, I don't have any problem, I don't have any problem. But they've been going 6 months, 1 year not having sex, and even when they do, maybe like once in maybe 6 months or once in 4 months, from what she said, is always very brief, for lack of any other way to describe it. It's always very brief and unsatisfying. She said she's got needs, and it appears like this brother is not taking into account the needs of his wife. So what does she want to do? They've got children, the marriage is ordinarily all right, but this issue is tearing them apart, because she feels like she's explained and spoken up about it many times, saying this is it, I can't be in a marriage where there is no sex. And even when we have sex, occasionally when we do, it's not satisfying to me. It's like you just satisfy yourself for the brief time that you are able to get it up, and that's it. So she's very distraught about it. She doesn't know what to do. And to be honest, I don't know what to say in this situation. Usually I will have an opinion about something, but it's one of these areas that is quite sensitive. It's really sensitive in a way that I don't want to say, oh, because he's not performing his duty as a husband, that you should pack the marriage up. I can't give that kind of advice, because there's a lot that goes into packing up a marriage. You can't just tell a woman to leave her marriage. Also, I'm not going to tell her, stay in a marriage whereby there's no emotional satisfaction for you in terms of fulfilling his duties as a husband by meeting your own emotional needs and sexual needs as well. Because I think for most of us who come from African background, we always, when we talk about sexual relations and the needs in relationship. It's always about the man. But in most cases, people don't really think about the woman. A woman has sexual needs as well, which can be overlooked or, not taken into cognizance. But it's not right, because we're all human beings, we're all sexual beings, whether we want to acknowledge it or not. Every human being, you are a grown adult, you are in a relationship, we're all sexual beings. And because of our upbringing, sometimes because of the way we were brought up in Africa, in a way that women are not able to express themselves, their sexuality openly or freely, then a lot of women will be like, I don't know how to explain it. They'll be like, they won't be free. They will not be able to come out and say things about, the way they feel or what they like or what they don't like. But this is where I see that if a woman is saying to her partner that I am not satisfied, it's not good enough that we're doing it once in 4 months. It's not good enough that we're doing it once in 6 months. It's not good enough that you have got some premature ejaculation issues or erectile issues and you are not actively acknowledging it and addressing it. Because in life, when you have a problem and you are in denial, you don't even agree that you have a problem, then there is very little chance of you addressing that problem. You need to acknowledge, first of all, that okay, this thing is a problem, no matter how embarrassing, and how you feel like it affects your ego as a man or as an African man. But this is something, if you really want to make your wife or your partner happy, and she has said to you, this thing is affecting me, then you should be able to put your ego aside and find a solution. Now, this man usually will go and, look for all sorts of help that is not related to medical help. Ask people in Africa to send all sorts of agbo and things like that, which, I don't know. She says they don't really work, because they might work in terms of, helping him to have an erection, but still, the issue of the premature ejaculation remains. So she's asking, what can she do? If the man is resistant to even acknowledging that he has a problem and he doesn't want to seek any medical help, what can she do? Several scenarios that I play on this case. One of them is the likelihood of this woman going out there to have an extramarital affair. And this is what we all know that is frowned upon very seriously. If the husband gets to find out about it, that's the end of the marriage. For a Christian, it's not something that's going to be so easy for you to do, to go and have a boyfriend when you are married. You think about your faith and how is God going to be happy about it? Is it going to please God for you to live that kind of life? So, she's not comfortable to do it. Let me say it that way. She doesn't want to go down that route. But this man is adamant that he doesn't have a problem. He's insisting that I don't have any problem. I don't have any problem. It's you that keeps seeing it as a problem. But I don't have any problem. So what is she supposed to do? What is she supposed to do? She said to me, my sister, I am suffering in silence. I am burning. I have needs. I have conji. I promised myself I was not going to laugh in this vlog, but as you guys know, I like to laugh away, things. She said she has conji. I didn't know that women can have conji. I thought it's only men that have conji. But she said she has conji due to extensive periods of not having any sexual relation. And now it's reached a point whereby she's harboring resentment against the man now, because she feels that he's insensitive and unkind, because she's gone to him as a husband to express how she feels, and he's not acknowledging it. He's not doing anything about it. He's just brushing it away as, it's not my problem. I don't have any problem. It's your problem. So as a woman, she's saying, this is beginning to affect me. It's affecting our marriage. I don't even want him to touch me. I'm not affectionate towards him anymore because I feel like he's selfish. So what's the way forward? Please, guys, be kind and respectful in your reply. This is a very delicate matter, like I say. What should she do? That's the question here. If the man is not acknowledging that there's a problem and he doesn't want to seek solution to it, and is beginning to affect their marriage. What should she do? It's a bit tricky, this one. So anyway, I'm just going to leave it here. I don't want to drag it too long because, like I said, I don't have the answer to it. So I'm hoping that there are some matured people out there who will be watching this video. Even those of you, I know a lot of you don't like to make comments. Please send me an email if you have an answer, or you have a suggestion, or you have anything that you think can help this couple, so we can help them in this, in this dry season in their marriage, so that things will work out well, and this marriage will not lead to a divorce. So leave me a comment down below, and thank you very much for watching. I'll speak to you guys in my next one. I love you. Bye.
Lega.